So in the previous video, I was talking about how can you effectively give an interview, especially how to introduce yourself with a powerful story of yours, because the interviewer is not aware about your story, about your background. He may be aware about everything that you have written on the resume, right? So how can you be more powerful storyteller via your introduction? Here are 4 processes that you need to follow, 4-step process that you need to follow to accommodate a story in your interview. First of all, you talk about the place you belong to, what is so special about the place. So for example, I say, hey, my name is Tausif Hussain. I come from Amethi, Uttar Pradesh. It is famous for its political reason. Everyone know Amethi because of a Congress and Rahul Gandhi and this and that, right? So I have given a personalization to my introduction by telling the person what my background is, where do I belong to, because people are curious passionately to know where do you belong to. You never know. One person who was interviewing me, he told me that, Tausif, I also am from UP. You're also from UP. So you know what? That match has given a lot of confidence to me and to that person as well, because familiarity breeds trust. Second step is that when you talk about the background where you belong to, talk about what have you learned. It's not about certification. What are your key learning in your introduction at different position in different companies? And the third thing that you need to talk about is what are the projects that you have delivered and what risk have you taken, what initiatives have you taken. Initiative usually people don't mention. People are afraid to mention about the risk that they have taken in the resume. You know what? The number one question interviewer especially inherently wants to know is, have you taken any risk in life and how do you manage risk? So you proactively talk about it. And then fourth is talk about your achievement. What value have you added? What benefit have you delivered to the business? To what change have you brought into customer experience? It could be anything, but you talk about it. And let me tell you, these 4 things that I've just mentioned, people don't use it at all. And that is why their introduction is bogus and monotonous. But if you talk about your background, if you talk about your learnings, if you talk about your achievements, your risk that you have taken, let me tell you, your interviewer will be impressed just by your introduction. He wouldn't ask you a lot of questions. I'm telling you from my experience. So next time when you go and give the interview, follow these 4 things and share this video with someone who may necessarily need it.